Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not gonna be like a typical person, fuck everybody pick the fucking best defense in the game and try to showcase easy blitzes. No, I seen somebody's the type of ebooks y'all are buying out there, man. Shit's trash. I'm gonna give y'all some real shit, okay? Because we need better competition out here. Let me show y'all how to play some defense. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions or whatever, just hit me up. Most of the time, I normally don't blitz a lot. I like to keep my opponent guessing, but I do have some good blitzes. I wouldn't recommend spamming because people will eventually, start IDing you and slide protecting. But let's go over it, okay? Uh, Pretty much, you want decent speed in the 4-3. Decent edge rushers. Like, the Raiders don't have like exactly what I want right now, but it gets through. There's a couple of blitzes in here. The weak slant 3, will fire 2, 2 deep gap shoot, outside linebacker fire man, corner blitz 3, thunder smoke, free fire linebackers. There's a good, and even engage 8. There's a lot of stuff you can do out of this. This is gonna be your base pretty much. I'm gonna start with the best, and then I'm gonna kind of work my way down and get a little bit more advanced with it. But let's go. We'll go with the engage 8 first, and let's see. It should be effective almost against any play. Let me see. Let's just go standard pass or random pass. Okay. So pretty much what you're going to do is, the first thing is you're going to zone all linebackers. You do not need to base a line. You do not need to do any of that, because if you do anything, that safety's going to back up and then come back down. We don't want to fuck with him, okay? So just zone. Hold up. My bad. Put down. All right. There's like a lot of stuff you can do here. Very, very creative that I like about the 4-3. You get a lot of gaps. Let me put them right back. Alright, so I'm going to zone my linebackers, and pretty much you're going to find a weak spot. Usually in the 4-3, you shoot right down the middle, and then just play your blitz should look like that, okay? It's nothing too serious, and you want to kind of user the slot. The slot will be more. These are vertical hooks when you go zone all. So that linebacker over here, he should chase that tight end. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna pick a 1-2 between this slot receiver and the halfback, and we're just gonna stay right here, not necessarily hover. Okay. And as soon as he draws back to snap, you could pass on it, and just stay with it. So of course he would throw a screen, but we'll adjust. So that y'all get on. Zone all linebackers, blitz the middle, and then you could just take this guy, put him like right here, and his assignment, as soon as you're gonna have to cover these two guys. Okay, you're gonna have to watch them. Okay, and then just boom, just back up, forces the pressure. Next random pass. Hold up, I'm not getting into the slides just yet. Just zone all the linebackers, and what you want to do is you want to find a gap that you feel like you can shoot. Any linebacker, it really doesn't matter. Usually, like I said, I'll pick the middle, and then I'll just use the outside. Usually just throw it deep down the field. They'll probably get like a short pass on you or something. There's more that you can do out of here, which, you know, like I said, like the slides are nasty. Okay, you can create stunts. Okay, so with that being said, like we can come over here and then just, you know, I'm not really going to do this against a spread because, let me see, give me like another vertical hook, you know, just try to be creative with it, keep the same thing in mind what you're doing. Usually you'll force pressure, bad throws. I'm not going to spend too much time on one blitz, but you know, like I said, you might want to just play one guy and then play like this, like you're blitzing this guy. He's gonna fucking ID the mic on the wrong person. Okay, y'all with me? And then you can, if you're good at user and DBs, you can get on this guy and cover a lot more field. All right. So you might run like a possible drag route or something. And look at there. You know. Let's go back and kind of look at that. Let's see. He drops back into the zone, and then the looping blitz gets right through the middle. Let's try it one more time, just so that y'all see what's going on. I could slide my linebackers to the blind side. And see, what I'm doing is when you come into 4-3 normal and you move your linebackers like that, you're creating stunts for your loops. See right here on the left end, between the left end and the outside linebacker, there's a stunt, there's a stunt, and there's a stunt. Okay, and that's freeing up for your loops to get in, and then you have a 2-on-1 blocking situation going on over here. Now keep in mind, we're going to have to defend that slot as well. Alright, so you don't want to just leave that slot wide open when you're sending blitzes or whatever. But what we want to do is we want to get those stunts to be more effective. So what you're going to do is, since we slid them over there we go. See how that defensive end? And I think the only thing you got to do is just slightly move them over. Don't really got to do too much. And then you're just basically picking your gap. Okay, so you can like, you're not going to blitz all these both of these. You don't want double loops in the middle, or if you do take the double loops in, you're not going to want the outside. But I'm getting outside heat with my safety and my outside linebacker. But the way I have this set up, this should be almost like a nano. All right, this defensive end should be untouched. Should be. Now sometimes they'll pick it up, but more often than not they don't. And we'll just see. Okay, so he picked it up that time. But it's all good because he went with like an RPO. Let's see. You take the line there, slant him outside to the left, and better yet, I could just sit him right in front to get the stunt. Only thing about doing, like, I don't even need to send him. I could just send him in like a little hook curl. He'll play to the flat. Alright, and then just that's really usually how I do my blitzes, man. I'm usually just sending 5. That way I have good coverage behind it. Now you come in here, so he plays to the flat. We're good. And getting a lot of yards. Alright, we're not going to spend too much time on this one play. Already spent 9 minutes on it. Let's go to the next one. Alright, we'll go over the 2 deep gap shoot. Now this is a soft squat cover 2 blitz, meaning that it has man match principles. So like if they're playing to the vert, or You know, they just got like one or two routes over there. Is going to play to the short route, very aggressive, okay? So it'll be able to jump routes. You can get interceptions with them, you know, because of the blitz. You know, they're going to have to get rid of the ball fast anyway. So, let's see, play type. Just go random pass.
Down. 180.
Alright, so usually what I'm doing in here is I'm just slanting my linebackers because I want to create a loop, okay? And then I want to take him and create a stunt. Now this is more going to be along the lines of you having a good speed safety, okay? Because you're going to have to drop back and do a lot of coverage. But Abrams, he's pretty fast. You just pass commit. And he always runs the screen. How cute. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I just wish I can cancel these screens out. Alright, remember, do not base the line. Sometimes you can man a line, really depends. Cover 2, really not so much. But you really just want to get that loop effect. That's all you really want, that loop effect. You can just come over here and pretend like you're doing this. See how the soft squad did a jump to the short route if he's throwing it to it. That's, you know, it's very good for like short passes. Trying to see if there's, okay, this is where we get more. All right, see how we could pick which gap we want our blitz to come through. We'll probably blitz him too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's a 6-man blitz, but we can cover a lot of ground with Morrow.
That's it.
And there, boom, strip sack. And I'm not fucking like most of them people, man, that sit there and play with 2 controllers and just leave one dude sitting there until the defense fucking gets the sack. No, I mean, I'm going up against this shit. All Madden on the computer, boom. Good strip sack. Let's try to go over some more. Try to give more detail of exactly what I'm doing. You want to pay attention to how they're lined up. Okay, like if they have a slot, I'm not going to touch Morrow. Morrow's going to stay where he's at. Okay. So, I mean, sometimes you can just move the line left or right and just try to find a way. Like this is another one that I use. I call this the follow through. Alright, I'm going to send both linebackers down that gap, or if I don't want to send it like that and I'm worried, you know, he might try to get over the top. Alright, I'll give him like a man coverage and I'll leave him in that man match, and then I'll take the safety and I'll shoot that gap. Who would do it? Like they killing me with these screens, man. Shit, it's hard to really show y'all. They random play and they pick screen. All right. I need to do it like a man.
Yo, Chief.
That way I can afford to send some pressure. This is like the follow blitz. All you want to do is just shoot that gap. But it's not going to let me. Of course, they'll go into random pass and they stay in shotgun. Alright, remember what I said. Whatever side they're stacked, you don't want to blitz. They're stacked. You want to have some type of coverage over there. Okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna blitz the weak side. Alright? So what we're gonna do, boom, boom. And now we got some, and we can use our safety. So if you're a good user with the DB, this is gonna help you a lot. Alright? Now because we're doing that, we want to get that free release. So we're going to slide them to the left. Alright. Now we can come down in here. We can cover a lot of ground. Now Joseph, he's not as fast. You want to take someone that's fast. But we should be alright. And no need to contain. That vert hook, it'll man match to anything that comes across. Now when they start, I don't think I have my audible set. Usually when they come out like that, I'll just, let's see. Yeah, I'll play like cover 3 against that. But I'm trying to come back out. Let me get, before I get too carried away. Let's back into 4-3 normal. Let's go over to weak slant 3. Play tight. I'm gonna go standard pass.
What down? What
Okay. Now, what I do out of this formation, there's no need to base align, no need to do, I mean, you could man align, let me see. Man align just gives you better position on, you know, who's defending who. And it also gives you better zone matches. Okay, so, I'm going to show you what we're doing right here. I remember exactly, okay. We're going to take the defensive line and move them in. Whoever the defensive end in zone, he needs to play on the inside. And then you're going to take the linebackers and shift them. It's going to be looking like you're blitzing this side, but you're really not. Okay? He's going to fucking ID the wrong shit, and your shit's going to come through behind him. Now you can press a little bit, and it'll help you out. So as he hikes it, you just come right behind, and then you know you can chase any route.
Monday down.
Let's see. Slant, just like that, like we're blitzing over here. I always like to shade outside so they don't have that outside release. So I know he's going to be probably running like a little drag. A little drag with an in route. Here's what pretty much what you're just going to use. But there's another one that I like out of here a little bit better. It's actually a few. It really depends on personnel. Like the linebacker zone blitz, it's the same one, but it's just got better angles. Trying to see what people like to pass out of. I know they work on like 3 tight end sets. Let me see. Let's just pick one of these plays. Alright, so like when it's 3 tight end set, it's like one of my favorite blitzes against 3 tight end sets. Like the only thing, make sure we got him covered. Okay. And then just put him down here, but not to where he can get engaged. And then just sit there, wait for it, and then converge. But my linebackers suck. Alright, same thing. And sometimes you can kind of mix it up a little bit. Like you can spread them out. Show blitz. There we go. We can do stuff like that with this. Alright, and then what that's going to do, it's going to create some stunts on the end. That guy over here is not going to know who to block. So if I'm standing right in front of him, or if I just set his assignment as a blitz so he gets picked up and then just back him off, that's going to free my outside linebacker, or it's going to free me up to come through. The only downfall of running this that way Here, let me put these guys a little bit inside on. That way they can converge. Alright. Like I said, only downside is... There he goes. Oh, he gets through, but... Let's see. Try to get a little creative here. Let's see. I think I'd run it this way. This might be the way. Yeah. These linebackers fucking suck. But I get Brandon Marshall back with the update. And all I gotta do, I need to stay out in front of his route so I can jam his route up a little bit. There we go. That's all you got. You can throw it away and shit.
What down? 180.
I think there was another one. Oh yeah, Thunder Smoke.
Pilot 64, weak.
I don't know why it puts him right there. I guess I gotta get out. Now this is like the it's almost like the Engage 8, except you got 4 guys in man. And usually if they're only sending like 3 routes, or if they're blocking someone, what's gonna happen is either one of those men is gonna drop back in zone, or he's gonna play like a quarterback spy if he's in man coverage on someone that's blocking. I'm just gonna go random pass. It really doesn't fucking matter, even though I know they're gonna run a screen. We'll just go random play. It doesn't matter. All right. Now here's the thing, like I was saying about the 4-3 normal, is you can create like a lot of different blitz angles and coverage, like setups and stuff, just by moving your linebackers. Y'all don't have to do all this baseline press. Because what's gonna happen? Let's say you baseline press. Okay, I'm trying to show y'all. Alright, I'm in man coverage. Now, what this is gonna do, you know, especially if they're like in 4 wide receiver sets, because it's a spread. This play specifically, it's a spread. It's not gonna be as bad, but it could be. But I'll show you in a minute on the probably next play. They'll probably run like trips or something. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But the reason why I like plays like this is when, like I said, you move your linebackers without changing their assignments, you can get some looping blitzes. Okay, and then if you want to create stunts, you get them on the line, and you can create like little overloads. Now, when you get enough overloads, you don't need this guy anymore. You can just drop him into a zone, you know, so that you can use her, and you got over the top, you know, help on the short routes. So your main thing is you want to get in there before he passes that hook curl or so. And then boom, look at the random play to run. Alright, you know, maybe he won't do the random play run on me this time. Alright, so let's say we're going to crash over here and send him in a hook. And then we're not going to loop him. We're going to bring him down right in front of the tackle. And then as soon as he hikes it, oh, look at there, we get in the backfield with the safety. Okay, let's try it again. Usually I try to send him from the weak side, or no, you want to send it on the strong side. Fuck it. Alright, we'll crash and drop him in the zone. and take him. Like, we could do a lot with this guy, but I'm just gonna try to come through. No need to shade or anything. Alright, somewhere around in here. Doesn't really get a lot on the run.
Down! You 180!
Game. Let's see if they let us get in through the weak side. No, I wouldn't suggest running it like this, but it's real risky when you run to the weak side, so I might have to shade inside. There's a lot I could probably do. I just want to try to get that blind side. Alright, so he's going to be an asshole. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this. Then we'll take this guy. Now some of these, hold up. I'm going to show you, like, some of these, you can take your guy, move him to the other side, and then get off of him. And then just sit up right here, and you can have, like, some ridiculous stunts. Like, that's going to be, like, my best stunts right there. It's defensive end nanos. They'll come through, like, untouched. So let me slow that down. I be forgetting some of these things. I need to take notes, but go back into it. Like, you see, like, these like the looping blitz for this like the weak slant. And not all the time do you need to exactly move all your linebackers. Play type.
What down?
Alright. So what I'm saying is sometimes you just use or move one linebacker. Okay? You don't need to move all of them. Not all the time. And what that's going to do is going to give you better blitz angles. Now I got two guys crashing the tackle, and then the third guy is probably going to come through. And just watch. Boom, 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 boom. He got lucky. He went straight to the flat. You know how they do on all Madden. Alright, and what I said, take the middle linebacker, just move him over here and just leave him be. No need to do anything fancy, no baseline. You could probably press. Maybe. Nope, because when you press in this formation, yeah, whatever.
What's up?
And then boom, look right down the middle. Alright? I know that was a play action play. I like, anybody can get in on a play action play. Cool. So whatever. I'll show you again. Take your middle linebacker, just put him over there. Now it's a little risky. You might want to use it as a safety. And then just pay attention to the other side. He's going to loop around. Nothing too fancy or nothing, you know. Just come out one of these exotic blitzes. Move him over there. You can move either the linebacker or the safety. And he can do all the motions, and you're not going to follow it. Of course I would leave him open. That's my fault. The thing is, you just want consistency from there. Take him, move him over there. No, alright, so I might just go like individual. Just press him. There's no need for me to press the bunch side. If it's an ISO receiver, I can press him without messing up my run fits on the other side. I could have got through. I backed him off.
Down!
Let's
Blue 80!
try it again. All I'm doing is taking the linebacker, just move him like right here. Nothing too fancy. Probably get down here with the safety.
That's it!
He kind of loops through. Not gonna work too much against spread sets, but formations like tight, single back, under center, where he's got a, deep, medium route concepts. It's gonna work pretty good. Okay, it's nothing too serious.
Blue 80! That's it!
And boom, loop. Ah, you would throw a fucking screen. I wish I need to take the damn screens out.
White down! 180!
Alright, same thing, man. Just take this guy, just move him over here. Nothing serious, no baseline, press, none of that. You don't need to, I mean, you could press, but it's going to take the safety out of the run fit when you do that. But it's alright, because we're going to just be right here with the other safety. And just kind of try to pay attention to what's going on. Boom, boom, there's the loop. You almost got through. Now, if you have like someone that's real fast, what I would suggest, because you want whoever the straight blitz is, Morrow, you want him to be fast, and then you want this guy to be fast. This guy need to be like fast and strong. Let's see. Wonder if I do it like that. Wonder if it'll improve any. Nah, not too much. Just experiment with like the line shifts on the D line. So like I could take him and put him outside. Like it's not like, something might be mandatory. So I don't need him as a force. Ain't no way he's fucking running over there. I just set him right here. Yeah. Doesn't matter because I'm. Mullins is a fucking monster. Good shit, Mullins. Oh, he did a backflip. Hey. All right. I prefer running like mostly blitzes to the weak side. Alright, since the safety's in the run fit, let me see if I can swap the safety and get someone faster in there. Let's see if I can keep him right there. And then swap him. There's no real, let me see. You want to get that stunt. And just sit right here like we're going to be over here. And watch him fucking run it to the right. Yo, Mullins is a monster. Alright. Trying to see if there's any more that I can show y'all. Because I can assure you they aren't showing y'all in these ebooks y'all are buying, dude. Let's see. I think you can do it out of, yeah, the linebacker zone blitz. Alright. So, like this one. See, look at that stunt. It's just if you can get over there fast enough. And then if you can use her like your corner. If you're a good user with the corner, I'm all for it. Alright? Assuming he doesn't fucking run the ball at you. Like, it's a little risky, but it can be fast at the same time. Like, you see, I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it this way. And then just sit him right here so he confuse him a little bit. Always run a fucking screen. Like every time.
White down.
Like you can't avoid it, they're gonna run a screen. It's all good. Just move him over there. That way you got a little stunt. I wonder how close I'm allowed to get him. Okay. That's all you want is that stunt. And what he's gonna do is, I think I need to slant them out. And then what this does, this creates the defensive tackle nano blitz. I mean defensive end. He should come through untouched. Should. It's a key word. You know how the computer likes to cheat. And there he goes, looping blitz. Show y'all again. I normally don't do this to the bunch side, but we're gonna do it to the bunch side. Just take him, put him over there. We're gonna slide them. Alright, I don't need him. I need him like right there. See if we can get it through. There's a loop. He got blocked by the halfback. Alright, usually when they start getting blocks by the halfback is you want to hit it from the backside too. I'll probably do, let's see. Usually come through the blind side. Just like that. And set him somewhere over here. All I need him to do is occupy. There's my there. Oh, I should have blitzed him. Fucking, he would have been free. Let me try that again. The only thing I don't like is. Let's see. All you gotta do is get him moved over. And then I'm gonna user him. When he backs up, I'm gonna try to come right through. Cause he's not gonna get recognized if it does it like that. Let's see. He's just so slow. Slow acceleration. Let's see. Alright, they're not going to let me do it to that side. I tell you that right now. Yeah, just occupy him and then back him up. And he should loop around. It just sucks, like when you play on all Madden against the computer, they always know where you're going with the ball, what you're trying to do. It's like they're in your head. So what we're gonna do, we try to do. You know what? We gonna get creative. Just adjust the coverages behind it, that way he doesn't have the. Make sure I got the loop over there. Damn, I like always miss that hit stick. Ever since they toned that shit down with that title update. It's hard hitting them hit sticks. Alright. Just bear with me a sec. I'm trying to see how I want to set this up. Because I could set it up by moving my linebackers left. And then have like 2 linebackers. I don't know. That should be like a weird angle. We're not gonna do that. And they got Waller out here taking hits like that.
What down? 180.
Let's see. Trying to get this thing to be consistent for y'all. Like, that's the easy version. This might, hold up. There we go. You gotta move him outside. And you gotta keep him out. So he has to be your user. Trying to get it just right.
Monday down. 180.
Oh, that's nice. It's actually real nice. I like that.
What's up?
Right open. Man, he always caught a screen, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, Washington, like you're gonna do that in a game for me.
Down. 180.
I hate when they call a screen. That's why I be calling man coverage when they put somebody in man on them. There we go. You gotta move him out. Ugh.
Now.
Trying to remember exactly.
180. We're good. We're good. 280.
Maybe it's this way. So I'm trying to see.
That's it.
I'm so damn tired. I probably might just do this project tomorrow. But usually I'm not gonna be sitting no.
Raider 2.
Like if they're in some shit like that, I'm gonna blitz the corner. Like if it's in a one wide receiver, I need to fucking send some people. I mean, just use her right over here, maybe. That wasn't too easy.
Down. 280.
Alright, so he's in a Hail Mary. You just want to create like a little stunt. Let's see. What blitz I would use for that? I would use like a man blitz. Like,
Raider 8.
you probably use like 4-3 over or something. There's another blitz I want to show you. It's not in 4-3 normal though. Let me see. Shit, just bear with me.
That's it.
Oh, Mullins out. Yo, he didn't catch that, did he? Wow.
Down. 185.
Let me show you the other one. I know I say 4-3 normal. I'll probably delete this video later anyway and redo it. Because I'm already went over my limit, what I wanted to do. I think it was... Wasn't over. Was it over plus? No. Yeah, 4-3 under. Like this one has one of the best inside blitzes. All you're gonna do is you're gonna move him inside, and like you really don't even need to do anything else. He's gonna have that, like the inside zone runs. He's gonna shut that gap down, and then you can use it like the other one or follow through with him. Yeah, right. They give me some booty ass cornerbacks, man. Let me trade Conley away. My motherfuckers don't want to do nothing right. So just set him like right there. I don't know why they would fucking do that. Come out and fucking shotgun empty. Look, he can't. When the computer throws it like that, you know it's a good blitz. You know you're on something. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move him to the side. Move him to the inside. Okay. I can afford. To make a mistake. Sometimes now this is pretty much like the three. It depend on your personnel. It's look like a 3-3-5 wide, okay. But you're doing it with a 4-3, and it has good inside heat. You know, it stops a lot of inside zone runs. If you're playing someone that doesn't have a very good guard or whatever, you can definitely create some havoc. If I really want to get Gucci. Just spread them out. Now usually what I like to do, let's see, he has 5 receivers, but usually if he's blocking or running back, I'm going to shoot the gap with my other middle linebacker. It's just hard doing it in practice mode. They won't let you get the jump. Usually you can get yourself a speed boost, like when you're playing up against another user. Like when I'm playing against a user, you'll see me constantly just doing this, trying to time, you know, him snapping it. I'll just be up and down, up and down. And then as soon as he hike it, I'll be going real fast. You know, sometimes I get my nanos off that way. So I might come up here behind the middle linebacker doing this, waiting for him to hike it. And if I don't get through, then he's gonna get through. One of us will pick the halfback up. See, and then he won't get them screens off no more. And just move him. It's easy setup. Like I said, the only thing about it that's bad is on practice mode, it won't let you get the speed boost. But see how it come through? It come through against any formation. It's easy setup. Just move him to the inside, and then just come right over here, and then shoot the same gap. Only thing is, like practice mode, it won't let you. Just shoot the gap. That's all you gotta do. It's probably one of my favorite blitzes. Easy setup. Inside pressure. Stop inside runs. Stop play actions from the middle. You don't need to you don't need to contain, but you know, depending on who the quarterback is, you know, if they like to roll out, then you can. But easy setup. Just move them to the outside. Don't worry about the halfback. Just shoot the gap. I'll probably go over this formation more tomorrow. It's easy setup, easy blitz. It's gonna be a turbo blitz. Now, if you want to match him up on a tight end, and you want to bring your safety to do it, because your safety faster, and you're gonna do the fucking jet sweep. What a bitch! Come on, EA. Zay Jones not breaking no damn tackles like that. Let's try this again.
We're good.
I'll put him on here, and then we'll just do it with the safety. Ain't too much we gotta really do for real. Just shoot the gap. He's covered.
Blue 80. What's up?
Ah, I missed it. If they use motion plays, boy, I can do it.
You white 80.
Let's see. Really just pay attention. And you can get creative. Like, you don't always have to send, you know, you could just send, because we're sending 6 anyway. No need to send an extra guy. Like, if you're worried about him getting on the edge, you could be like, fuck that, we'll just play. We'll send, or some 5 right down the middle. Just make it look like that, you know. We'll shoot that gap right down the middle. Inside rush, take away the quick passes, quick slants on the outside with the hook curls. Everybody else in man. Try to flood them up a little bit, you know what I mean? Get creative. Let's see. Move down to the inside. We pretty much got that. Oh boy, I'm so damn tired. Just come right down the middle. That halfback can't pick both of them up. And like I said, it's being on all Madden. They're gonna eventually get a formation against me. But we're not worried about that. I'm just showing y'all how to do this. Pretty much just boom. And now you have that inside. And you want to shoot this gap right there with that guy. And he can't even get his screen off. Just imagine you're in an actual game. Okay. Alright, we don't like that angle. Alright, this formation looks silly. Alright, cool. We'll just shoot this gap. There we go. Boom. Shoot it. That when they use motion play, it's easier to give y'all an accurate feel of what you can do in a game. You know, other than that, they're not gonna let you do it. Just really, you want to shoot the same gap this linebacker's going through.
What's up?
One of y'all, they cheated me. I should have shot the other gap, but it's all good.
Down, 180.
Get it down. Move the linebackers over. Just basically just want to shoot this gap. He'll throw it. Usually he'll force turnovers. And I don't have like fucking Dallas Cowboys, man. I do not have good cornerbacks. like cornerbacks are ass. So I know if I can get picks with ass cornerbacks, y'all people that like to play with the Cowboys and shit, y'all get them. It's just consistency. Like, I wouldn't recommend using this against gun. Like, single back, any one tight end set or tight sets, you could probably use it. Spreads, not so much. Just because you want to get inside before they can do that. So like 2 wide receiver sets, I would like this I could use it because he's under center. Watch him run the ball after I pass commit. Okay. Look at there. Even his screen didn't work. You know when the screen don't work on all Madden. You know what that means. Alright, it's not gonna let me do it on this play. Let me try another blitz. Alright, we can use our little stunt. And then just do like. Alright, that'll be alright. I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Let's see. There they came looping. It's not fast enough. Alright, let's try to show y'all some more. I don't want to be so tied up into one. Let's see. Let's go into... I think I already showed the week. There's different types of blitzes. Y'all gotta be careful on the angles. Like, see how some of those loops, like the cover one sting, he kind of loop around the outside, and then you go down to the bottom, right below it, you got the free fire, and then the little linebacker does like a little loop to the inside. You got two guys going on the inside. So when you move them around, that's their gap assignment. Okay, so let me show you. I'm just gonna random play. Don't matter. All right, so their gap assignment, his loop is this gap. Okay, they're both attacking the same gap. So when you move him, he's still attacking that gap. All right, so like when that's how you create your stunts. All right, you're gonna have this guy loop around him, and then you're gonna have one guy come free. You always want to try to send like your fastest blitzes come when you send like a little overload with a stunt or something. The only thing is, I would send a bluff blitz right there, and then just use her with the safety. And usually, like I said, when they start quick passing like that, you know you're doing right. Because quick passes convert to, you know, that's the computer, and humans don't make computer reads. Okay. See, look at these loops that you can do, and then just blitz him. Now we got fucking angles. And the only thing about this is we gotta use her the deep board. That's the only thing. Like, you can get real creative. See what happens. Knock down. Let's see what we did. Let's see if we generated anything there. Trying to. Okay, he wasn't blocked. Alright, so our loop. He didn't even. Well, he was a delay. So I needed. See how he came through? He looped through. And he had the line. He had the halfback there. So if I would have sent someone else, because I had him on the tight end, I could have probably manned the safety up on him, and then just sent the other linebacker. Let me see. We'll do that again. They would come out in this formation. We'll be all right, because we're gonna come down here. And we're gonna blitz this gap. Well, anytime, computer always can get rid of the ball real fast. That's what they do. See, same thing. Just come over here, get creative. I like cross manning sometimes. Hell, you know, if they have formations like this, I might fucking send a cornerback. You never know. Might not fuck with the force. I might come over here.
Down! Blue 80! Easy, kill!
And just sit. And then right here.
What's up?
Boom, user. Got him. He'll come out in that shit with me.
185.
Let's see, cover, what was that cover one? That was my cover one sting.
Raider 9.
And I think the only thing I did was put him. And to just shoot the gap. That's pretty much, you know, for a good blitz, you gotta use it, man. You can't just look at there. These cover one blitzes are pretty nice too.
Hey, 734.
If we sit right there, we see what we got. We're gonna man him up. We're gonna shoot. We're gonna find some gaps. This might be a looping gap.
That's it.
Ooh. If I had a slower halfback back there, that would have been stuff. But there's like all kind of stuff, man. Look at this shit. You can come over here and be like, oh, I just want to blitz him. You know. Might want to cross man that, you know, just different things. You know. Sometimes you might not have the option to memorize a lot of them. Just take it day by day, slow shit. Might blitz the blind side with a man over the top and then a flat, so he's covered. You know, it's a different thing. I might just blitz both corners. Never really know. I feel how, you know, depending how I feel.
That's it.
They would run up the middle and go.
Now.
I haven't ran a blitz like that in a while. Let me see.
White Monday.
Let me set it up. I don't really baseline. I don't like baselining. It's not gonna let me do it against this formation. It's not. It's gotta be like a single back. If they come out in single back, you can do it. And I prefer doing it from like corner blitz 3. And then just go single back. Alright.
Down! You wide 88!
And then just play over the top.
Blue 80, touch!
They made Jacobs a monster on this thing. I don't know.
Down! Blue 80!
That's how you post a running. You post to send both corners. That'd be the tight to send another motherfucker just because. Just send 4 zones back and then send everybody else, you know, send 7. Force a bitch to make it quick for you. I only send 7 when motherfuckers are making reads way too fast. Let's see. And if I feel like I can get through.
What's up? Where's it? Hot.
Sometimes you take that chance, that risk sending the corner, man.
What down? 180.
Sometimes that risk pay off. There's various things, man. I'm tired, man. Like I can't really get into what I wanted to get into, but I'm gonna get more in depth into this probably
Okay,
later this
now.
week
Blue 180.
and
What's
probably
up?
script it a little bit better. I'm just sitting down here trying to show y'all things as I go. But appreciate y'all
Now.
watching, and
180.
I'll fix everything up
What's
in the
up?
morning.